Good morning.
Good morning,
Afternoon. Well, it just flipped afternoon. Never mind. I'm wearing my Christmas hat since it is Christmas week. We all get to celebrate Christmas in a few days, family and excitement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got your coffee? I had my coffee this morning, Jen.
I have my iced tea.
Depending where you're at, it could be morning coffee at 10 a.m. on the West
Coast. Yeah, where Jen is, it's morning.
Oh, cool. Hey there. Hey, YT Social. All right. We're just going to start out with a card read of the energy of what we should expect in our conscious minds for the week of Christmas.
We're doing a universal reading?
Yeah, just a universal reading, what we need to know for the week of Christmas here. What card these cards want me? How many cards? They're telling me 4.
Okay.
What's coming for the Baltic countries? Can you be a little more specific, YT Social? Meaning what's coming.
And don't ask that in the middle of what we're asking. We're asking about Christmas week. Don't confuse us.
What do we need to know for Christmas week? What do we need to know for Christmas week?
Holy crap, Scott.
What?
My card is the star reversed. We're not quite at the goal, but even when the star's reversed, it means it's in the game. It means goals and new things. And then the next 3 cards are the Queen of Wands upright, the World, and Justice.
Well, that's nice.
And what's going away is the illusion. The 7 of Cups is reversed. So this may be why, guys, no matter how hard I try, you can ask all day, I cannot get Trump to win. And I don't want to get him to win. And I cannot get Kamala lose. I'm like, am I living in a delusionary world? Does Kamala become president? Yes, she becomes president.
Yeah. Every divination tool of my senses, say 45 and or J.D. Vance is not in that presidential seat.
And they can't put Elon Musk in because he was born in South Africa. So.
Okay. I'm starring quick before I throw mine.
Yeah, guys, we gotta. This is my 27th day of doing a show every day.
Well, at least it was pre-recorded.
Yeah, but then you have to be on when they're on. I mean, I'm so glad.
Okay. I get the 10 of Michael coming out first. That's the swords.
Yes.
It's the 10 of swords. So it's saying that there's a situation that has ended. We're free. There's new opportunities for happiness. So the past is behind us. And then I get 9 of Raphael. And this card states about making a wish and dreams becoming a reality. And then I get the Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Jeremiah, New Beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get the Strength card. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. So we go from something has ended that we're wishing for, and dreams and new beginnings coming. And a couple cards flopped out. Well, one card flopped out, and I grabbed one more for heck of it. 4 of Gabriel is time for celebration, abundance.
Yeah, it's the 4 of Wands. It's a big one.
And the burdens are over. And the 6 of Raphael flew out. And that's embracing your inner child, new friends. So it feels like something's over that we don't know about. There's new beginnings coming here this week. Very interesting.
Yeah, what I get when I asked, is the presidency really decided, is weird. It's a yes, it really is decided now. And I didn't ask for which way, but it's going to unburden all of us when we get to the conclusion. But it's really, really tearing the people apart that are working on this.
Okay. Carrie asked, "Did they get the report on election?"
Did who? Did she mean the White House or?
Yeah. I had this. So that's. I think she's talking about that executive order.
Okay.
You know, a report on influence into the election.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't come out in the public. So let's ask if this executive order is completed and possibly if it's coming out.
Yeah, they've got it. It's done.
That was my census too.
And the Wheel of Fortune is it's not ready to be brought out to people yet. There's still people are talking to. But what I get is when we get it, it's going to be like the Eight of Cups. It means someone has to move on from where they are. And final rising of a new beginning of the Two of Wands. So that's as murky as you can get.
Yeah. So this is what I got. Okay, I got the King of Wands.
Mm-hmm.
That gives me the sense of, it's a leader. It's also intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
There was a loss. There is some interference, along with conflicts and some kind of more interference. That's betrayal. There's some lies and deceit here with the intelligence. It's going to be shocking. This is the goodness, Knight of Cups. This is the substance of it, like 9, 10 of coins here. That's of it. And then we got a 10 of swords coming here. It's going to be
whatever it is, it's going to end the argument because you got so many tens.
We're going to hear about it. Page of Wands. New energy with Ace of Wands. And this is my United States of America card. It's also my Kamala card. I think it's still coming out. It feels like it's before Christmas. Possibly tomorrow. No clue, but that's my senses. It's going to come out.
I'm going to lay out the days of the week and say, what is the day? And a card will show me that's more likely the day. So you never know. They could do it at midnight tonight. Why not? Okay.
I really don't think it's a weekend thing.
When did the news stop being? I mean, when it used to not be a weekend. I think it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay. When?
I got tomorrow.
What?
Page Wands.
Yeah, I got Page Wands too. That's a new. Let's see. I got the Ace of Wands.
8 of Cups again. Somebody's walking away.
Timing.
Nice butt on this picture. Okay. And then that's by 25th, people are going to be settling into it. And by the 26th, the 10 of coins, they're going to own that it belongs that way.
Oh, let it be a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, and I see we're going to be the 8 of Swords reversed. We're going to be let out of jail.
Oh, Lordy, please, please, please.
And then what follows after that is the 5 of Swords reversed, which means what people stealing and lying and all that stuff is not going to be going on. And then you've got the 4 of Cups, the people who thought they were in charge and holding on to information aren't anymore.
Nice. Comments? Why did that disappear?
I don't Did they cancel their vacations due to NATO articles in reparation and
So,
preparation?
you know what that's talking about, right?
Yes.
Thursday night, Kamala and Joe
Came into Washington.
rushed back to DC. Yeah. So why? Let's see. What cards want me?
I'm gonna get. I gotta pull from my happy cards.
You're right, CC. They've been since 2000. Our elections have been interfered with. 2004.
Before that, guys, I hate to tell you, I've been working elections a long time. They've been screwing around. They practiced in Texas, and I was down here when they were playing all those reindeer games.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I just before we came on, I happened to catch your Ken Paxton at some speaking event praising Elon Musk for helping with the election.
Mm-hmm. And he wants the Department of Justice to quit messing with all those documents. He says they're destroying documents. What they're doing is they're gathering them up to keep them away from Ken. Ken's another felon. He knows the second the Republicans fall, his ass is in a federal prison somewhere.
Yeah, you're right, Cece. Elon needs to be locked up. He's trying to influence Germany's election.
Yeah, there's a movement in England to keep him out of England.
Good.
He's with Nigel Farage, who was over in Mar-a-Lago with Trump last week. And Nigel now wants to run as another person. Runs another person in the British elections.
Where did it come on?
And it's so close to with Syria. If Syria even halfway settles down, all those people will go back. That's why they left, because they were getting bombed. No, it wasn't due to the Article 5 preparations. It is something to do with the military, and it does have something to do with arms, but it's not what we've been told.
Government celebration. Weird throw. How is I'm supposed to think about this?
I can't get anything other than it had to do with military, but all the rest of it makes no sense at all.
There was a situation that needed to be calmed over. It was something new that happened, and it needed swift action or, talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Six of Swords, Page of Swords, and Eight of Wands. So there's something new that happened. They needed swift action. It could have came from intelligence or something. Because so I got the Six of Wands. That's kind of like your victory card.
Mm-hmm.
It's also news coming in quickly. Four of Pentacles. So that feels like something we hold dear. So it could be intelligence information, along with the Knight of Wands. So that could be military or something like that too, but swiftly.
What I got was the Knight of Swords. They had to move quickly on whatever it was.
So it's something to do with the governments, with the Hierophant. Three of Cups, something connected. It's usually a celebration card, but it feels like something connected. Seven of Swords. So that's your deceit card or something bad, but then the Two of Cups is a partnership. So I think it mainly has to do with something with the Seven of Swords, with government and partnerships with others.
I think it was to get the budget through because that locked in a lot of money they need. They could hold them in, hold it there as far as they could.
The forward coins could be that. I'm thinking it's more of something happened in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
That needed some kind of intelligence. It's something that came from intelligence they needed to get a briefing on or something. I did see that night or that day, about that time, the Kremlin, Russia sent a missile into the Portuguese embassy that night.
Oh,
but luckily no one was injured or no one was there at the time or something. But so there's a considerable damage at the Portuguese embassy that night.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it had something to do more with that and nothing to do with that amendment. So yeah, because I'm getting a lot of partnerships.
Well, if they attack Portugal, then they attack all of us.
Right, something like that. So there's cooperation, partnerships, along with some kind of deceptive plans with that Seven of Swords within our government structure. So it feels like it's something had to do overseas that they just had to get a briefing on. It feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Put my cards back.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Ian. Merry Christmas. Jeff, so something came in mysteriously that impact from Russia may delayed some action in group. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Weirdest December in my life. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is Russia about to fall apart? Yeah, we read on it last week. It felt like February.
Oh, I like the subterfuge where they gave some guy an award and he took it home and it blew up in his bedroom and killed him.
Okay. Constance said she's worried that we're setting ourselves up for a crushing disappointment. As far as 45 being sworn in, definitely. The old saying, hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Mm-hmm.
We're just giving you what spirit tells us, and that's all we do. I do too. We hope for the best.
Well, and each person needs to be centered in their own truth. And if you're coming to us and saying you're telling me the truth and you don't feel it's coming from inside of you, then yeah, you're going to be crushed no matter which way it goes.
Okay. Let's check something else out. Will the inauguration
Be delayed?
Be delayed. Clear. Kind of get some clues of what's happening in this crazy time. Will inauguration of the next president of the United States be delayed? You're welcome, Constance. Lord knows I don't want oligarchs running our country in the next 4 years.
Nope.
President Elon, who should be in prison and
Oh my God, Scott.
Just bring your goodness.
I got a 5-card yes. I got things are happening in the universe. That's the high priestess. That's the spiritual world beyond us. And we have the 7 of Pentacles, which means things have been planted and they're going to come to fruition. Very soon we're going to see the light, though, because we got the Bam Bam Ace of Wands sitting there. It's going to cause both sides to go to retreat into their own corners to figure out how to deal with it. And the outcome's the only one that's a negative, and it's the 7 of Swords reversed, which means it's getting you out of it. That card keeps showing up. That's getting away from the theft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something's not right.
Do you think Trump will give back his $100 million to the guy who runs Facebook, Zuckerberg?
Right, for the inauguration?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're looking to raise $100 million for inauguration.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take that much money.
Mm-mm.
Something wasn't right. 7 of Cups. 10 of Swords. There was a disaster there. 5 of Wands. Nothing makes sense. And then I have my Knight of Swords. That's usually the investigation card. FBI, 3-letter agency. Page of Cups is a new offer. And then we have an ending of something with my death card. Final cards.
Mm-hmm.
Conflicts. 5 of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence card coming back in with the King of Wands. Queen of Coins. The Earthly card. My Patience card. I put that in there. Patient. Finding resources. It sure seems like it's going to be delayed.
Mm-hmm.
With that spread. Nothing's as it seems. Resources. This is crazy. It really is. Nothing's normal. I just can't see how everyone and their mother has anything to do with intelligence is emailing the FBI, the White House about everything they've felt, to not investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Delete that. Okay. Another thing I want to check on. Oh, what Jeff have? 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Lovers. The World. Pause before the next step.
Mm-hmm.
2 of Swords. Decision, fast, and pause. Those seem kind of right. Doing the right thing. Okay. Next question. I seen a quick video, but it was back in like August or something, or September. Jamie Raskin was on a podcast or talking about how Article 3 of the 14th Amendment needs to bring up in Congress. And then that would require, according to SCOTUS, it takes 2/3 of Congress to release the discharge of being an insurrectionist,
Mm-hmm.
which multiple sources, Colorado, Illinois, everyone said Trump is a insurrectionist.
Mm-hmm.
Be. So the Democrats, let's say on January 6th, can bring that up. I don't know how it would work, but if they all just form together and invoke Article 3 of the 14th Amendment, that he cannot be president, then it would take 2/3 of Congress a vote to release that article. It makes sense.
Say he can be, and say he can be, right?
Right, that he can continue to be president. So, is this in play? Is this in play yet? A thought within the Democrats that would give us J.D. Vance, but better than him, I guess.
Has anybody seen J.D. Vance recently?
No, he was at that. He was with 45 and Elon at Mike Johnson, whatever it was. Oh, the Army Navy game.
Oh,
The last time I seen him. So, is Article 3, 14th Amendment, one of those plays to stop? I don't know why they wouldn't have done it now, but maybe they
I
want
got a no. I got a no, but I'm not all secure about it. But it's like stuff that doesn't relate to that sort of. It's not a power play thing. It's very Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands kind of cards. Very low level cards.
I'm still shuffling and thinking. I seen Brian Tyler Cohen and what's his name? Glenn Kushner were on a video and they talked about how it definitely should be used
Okay.
before January 6th or whatever.
Maybe I asked the wrong question. I'm going to ask,
It's
will
just
it?
what they said, I'm just, and I seen
I
Jamie
said,
Raskin.
will it come through? And what I got was this wishy-washy. I mean,
Okay, in the past, that's just showing it didn't happen. But my 9-10 of coins, that feels like the evidence is strong. 4 of Wands would be serving in the House, but obviously it didn't happen. There was a drastic change in using that. I get my Hermit card, which is, it's a combined Fool, Hermit, and Hangman. Right? So there is thought about it. King of Swords, that feels like a Jamie Raskin type or whatever, but legal. And doing the right thing. My angelic card. In the end, the Moon.
Oh.
Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Dark thoughts. Something. But then I get it may not happen or need to happen.
Yeah, I
So
have
there's something secret in the universe. Then I get the Death card, and then I get Justice.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Judgment Justice card. So I get an ending. There's something in works that we don't know about, and then the Death. So I think it's in play, but I don't think it's going to be needed.
Like they have it in their back pocket if they need it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a back pocket, but it isn't needed. Something like that. I get the King of Swords, so it's been thought about. It's been written up, however, to try to save this country, of trying that. I mean, everyone has said it's self-executing, right? It shouldn't take a law or whatever.
It shouldn't take them having to have congressional. It should just happen.
It should just, basically every Democrat we all invoke the Article 3 of the 14th Amendment, and it takes a 2/3 vote to allow him to be inaugurated. It's simple as that. Okay. When is the summary coming out of the 2 indictments?
Yeah, we looked at that before we came on air.
What's that?
That's the thing we looked at before we came on air.
We didn't throw cards on it,
No.
but yeah.
Why are you asking my cards, Time? It's the thing they do the worst.
I mean, is it in the work? Let's see. Is it going to come out before? I mean, everyone's kind of wondering, we want to hear the boom now.
Right.
I guess just give the energy. It'll tell you, I guess, energy of him bringing out the summary of all of the indictments to the world to see. MAGA won't even look at it,
No, it requires reading, and you have to know words. And
they don't know words. They don't know reading. Oh, I'm going to just leave that. That fell out. Merry Christmas, Pixie Dust.
I got it. It's not going to come out this week. Right? And it's all no's. It's Justice reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Page of Cups reversed, Towers. Will it need to come out?
That could be too. Is there?
Oh, well, in the middle of that argument, I've got the Devil. There's still so many working parts, Scott. It's like
2, 3. I get in the end, he walks away from it with the 8 of Cups. Strange. Okay. What I got for the current. Four of Swords. So that's kind of a delayed card. Holding back, thinking about things. But then I get the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Wands next to it. So it's kind of like the energy of the United States or the female. But then it's a waiting. There's something else in play that they're going to wait on it, I'm thinking.
That's what I keep getting, is they're waiting on something else.
And then moving forward, 2 of Coins. This feels like there's some cooperation of something. 3 of Wands. That's your overseas card. Looking out overseas. 6 of Coins. Information. There's some information coming from overseas involving Jack Smith. In the end, 8 of Cups is walking away. So I get a couple 8s here. 8 of Coins. Working hard. Working hard on repairing something, but then having to walk away. Page of Coins, something new comes in, and Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Is it a female? It seems Jack is working with a female prosecutor or something like that on something new and working hard on something. So something's going on behind the scenes yet.
Yeah, that's what I got. It's just not ready.
And the bottom of the deck, I go, things are going to get me better. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Good morning, afternoon, Linda Bruce. Merrick Garland is probably holding it back. I don't think so yet. I sense it's not completed. You technically do have till the 20th of January. I sure hope so, Debbie. No, Jeff. J.D. Vance and John Jr. Oh, my God. John Jr. needs rehab, not the vice presidency.
No.
Good Lord. Okay, what else is starred here? Ugh. Icky topics. Well, I'll wait till the end to see if we have time. Did they can? Okay, we did that. There was something else that came out about Thomas, another trip that was found that he did not report. And Alito was photographed with some kind of shady thing he didn't report. I can't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna do them as two separate things. I'm gonna do Thomas and Alito.
okay, retiring. Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm just gonna say, are they out of here? I don't care if they retire. I don't care if they get a little bit of CEO rough justice, but you know.
Is Clarence Thomas retiring in 2025?
Thomas will die before he leaves the office, and it's for entertainment purposes only. And Alito isn't going to leave. He wants to stay where he's in the position with the world, and he's the magician and he runs everything. He should leave. But Thomas's out cards his out card is the Ten of Swords. And the moon, and he's ignoring the negative signs. He knows he's way overburdened and he needs to get out of there. But he's like Alito. He thinks as long as he stays in that position, he's safer than if he leaves.
Thomas, I'm feeling I'm not seeing death like a Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
He might have to walk away from severe illness next year.
He's suffering right now.
Thomas is going to be suffering in severe illness, and he might have to walk away just from that.
Mm-hmm.
Alito's going to hang as long as he can.
Mm-hmm.
He's the conflict guy. He's there. He's standing in his truth yet. So this is just 3 cards. I didn't pull any more. I was going to stick with these 3 and see what I felt. But Thomas is going to get severely ill, and Alito's going to be the same horrible man.
Well, God told him, Jesus loves me. There, I know. I mean, that's his whole Opus Dei mentality.
Oh my God. Now I forgot which deck I grabbed.
Now you have to put them all back together, Scott.
Okay. No, I have I have 2 of my decks here.
Oh, y'all have no idea. That's so much fun reconstructing a deck.
So I was making sure which deck I was supposed to put which cards back in. It's like, that ain't right. If I mix it up, that messes up everything. Yeah, this one goes back on this one, and this one goes back on that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, enough of these nasty, badass questions.
Well, that's all it is when we're talking politics, right?
Right?
Will Pelosi return to the House or retire?
Please retire.
No. She supposedly had successful hip surgery.
Yeah.
Nancy, what are you going to do for the next 2 years? What are you going to do for the next 2 years?
Not fall down any more flights of stairs, I hope.
Circle of life. She's going to shine her light yet. Her health will be better. She's hanging in there for the fight.
Mm-hmm.
She believes it's not her time. You know, with 45 supposedly coming in, she's still ready for the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Life balance, the sun, and 6 of swords. Knight of coins in the end, Ace of wands. Her soul still has the spirit and body still has the spirit to do it. Patience, honor, hard work with the Knight of coins. Deep down, she does have some anxieties about, especially with this fall, it feels like that she can do it. It's just an anxiety feeling, but her mind and still has the passion to be part of the crew. So I'm not seeing her retire. On the deck, Hierophant being in government. What'd your cards think? Walking away or hanging in there?
They show, well, we'll return to office, and I got no, not in full capacity. That she's going to act around like she's planting all the seeds and working on everything, but she's really feeling very down. She doesn't feel like she's communicating as well. She's not feeling like she has the power she needs to have. And then she has the devil reversed. So I read 3 cards on the devil reversed. Her staying on is the position of being the fool. I'm going to make my own decisions. Nobody else is going to tell me. Okay. And the cards I got when I put down the devil is she should stop moving forward because she can't do it effectively. Then she's got the Knight of Cups. She has that spirit, but you know, there's that other edge to the Knight of Cups that they tell you what they want you to hear instead of what you need to hear. And this is her out card, 10 of Swords. So should she stay if she wants to have, I mean, maybe she feels like if she's not in government, she doesn't have a life, in which case she's not going to retire.
Christina, we were talking privately about Kay Granger. Yeah.
Well, like somebody new, though.
What's that?
She didn't run for the office.
Yeah, that's what we were gonna say. She's retiring. Someone else won that seat.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, this whole time, her and her office has been getting paid while she's been in an assisted living since July, I guess, or August. It's pretty ridiculous. So there's no need for, she's not there. The Republicans are, down one.
That's all I care about, because until the new guy gets sworn in, they don't have her.
Until January 3rd, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're gone for Christmas now until January 3rd, I think, right?
And I don't know how people could say she's in an assisted. She could be in that. I know everybody wants to say it's memory and all that stuff, but I don't know of, and I could be wrong because I don't spend a whole lot of time looking at this stuff, but when we have homes that are assisted living, they're a mixture of stuff. I don't think I know of any that's purely memory and dementia and Alzheimer's and not coordinating. Now, I had not heard the story about her being found wandering around her neighborhood.
That's what I found reported, that she was found, and after she was found, I mean, she's been having issues for a while, but it's just been reported. But according to reports that she was found wandering around, and either a constituent or someone checked it out and found that she's living in a memory care type facility.
Which is interesting because that's so against the rules to even know who's in there. So, I mean, I don't doubt that she's isolated off somewhere because she's not coming back anyway. But yeah,
Mhm.
they were still raising money for different things. I don't even know what they're raising money for. So, and it's the people's money that gave it to her. So, but there's no reason to replace her. I mean, the people already did.
Yeah, we have places in Wisconsin too. They're just for Alzheimer's type
Right.
patients.
Okay.
Um, so Laura Trump's out of the running
Uh,
for the Senate seat.
which one are they giving away? Rubio's?
Yeah, Rubio. If all goes to plan, he gets confirmed. Rubio's giving up his seat, and Laura said the other day, "I'm gonna drop out from the running," probably because the Satan said, "No, I'm not appointing her."
No, he's got to find something to pay his wife off for not getting her on Glamour magazine.
So let's see. What is Ron's thought of who is getting put into the Senate seat if Rubio is gone? Let's just see what the thought is. Is it his wife, Casey, or is it someone else that's bribing for that seat? Or is it him? I'm stepping down from the governor to take the seat. Is that possible?
I don't know. We're getting into crap that no one ever thought would ever happen because it didn't seem real. So,
Well, we are talking about the
we flipped
GOP.
a few time zones here. So,
We are talking about the GOP, right?
right. I'm just going to ask if he's going to give Casey the seat. That's enough.
Okay.
In a state that houses Mickey Mouse land, that's enough of a one zone. Oh, if he gets the opportunity to, yes, he will.
I'm getting female energy. He owes somebody. So I get a King of Swords is that he's dealt with before with the Six of Cups that he owes. And he's doing it. He would be doing it for that person. But it is a female. I'm getting all kinds of females here. With a victory or news towards a Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. I think he's going to get paid for it. Something under the table with the devil. Ace of Wands, action, Knight of Wands. So I don't think it's him, but it feels female, but he owes some King of Swords person dealt with the past to make things better.
Mm-hmm.
Decisions. I don't think it's wife. Because I think I would have got the Queen of Cups.
When I asked just about him, asked just her, not anybody else coming in. Yeah, she feels like she's in a prison. She's in the Eight of Swords, and this would get her free. But you're right. There's a money issue there that he's looking at. And he wants to build up his assets. He's got the Nine of Wands there. So he's going to look to someone who can feather his nest and move him forward. And his out card is the Magician reversed. I don't think he's going to. I think it's a question that doesn't need to be answered because
It could be. I was just asking.
No, I know.
Who he thought.
If he had his druthers, would he want her? No, he Two of Pentacles. That he'd be like Blagojevich in Illinois. Who can I sell this to? And actually, he wouldn't want his wife in that position. And what his out card would be, he'd follow whatever the money told him to do. So you're right about the money, but I don't think he's ever going to have the chance to make that decision. And I don't know why did Trump pick out Chip Roy? What did Chip Roy ever do to him? I mean, Chip Roy is an equal opportunity AH, so
Every once in a while, he just goes off on tangents that the Republicans aren't doing anything.
Well, that's true.
But he's not going along and saying, bowing down to the master.
But he still says the stupidest things in the world.
Yes, it's illegal.
That's how Blagojevich ended up in prison, and that's what Trump pardoned him for.
Right. If you can find it, everything can be under the table. Who knows,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a couple of Florida girls here. Debbie's in Odessa and Evelyn's in Hardee County.
Mm-hmm.
$45 wants to nominate Mark Burnett for the Ambassador of England.
I know the name, but I don't know who he is. Who is Mark Burnett?
He's the guy that created The Apprentice.
Oh, he's the one that hid all of the tapes so people didn't see what a jerk he was. Okay.
Yes, hid the state.
When you go over in those positions and you've got that kind of history following you in, the British are not very nice people.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's putting every one of the people has a connection, or because no one else will do it.
Yeah, who wants to go near him?
No one wants to. Anyone of quality will not be in his cabinet. CC says is a special ambassador, so he wouldn't need to be Senate approved. Will he be? Will Mark Burnett be the ambassador in England? Weird. Will Mark Burnett be in England?
Oh, one of my guides just told me a joke. They said, not if the drones have anything to say about it. So.
I don't think he can or will. Everything's showing that every time we look at something in the future with this next presidency, it's always coming up a no.
Mm-hmm.
Eight of Swords comes up, being restricted from being there. It flew out of the deck, so I kept it. And then I have a death card in the end. Page of Coins is doing something else. And then I have my heartbreak card. So we got being sad, a death ending of something, and then being heartbroken. And the Eight of Swords being restricted from doing something flew out.
I pulled one card. I got the Ace of Cups reversed. It's going to break his little heart. He's not going to make it.
I got heartbreak too, so I don't know. I don't know what the spirit is telling us, but every time we look at something in the future, it's always come up no.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we're right. I don't know why they'd be telling us this, but everything seems to be getting rejected. We don't want that hopium, but the hopium's going one way.
Well, look at what it did to us in the congressional list. We owned the seat. We owned the Senate. People won.
Okay, we haven't looked at that type, I guess. another way to look at it. In the future, will there be a change to the November 2024 election? Let's see what the cards say.
The federal election.
Yeah,
the
federal election. Well, it could possibly change Senate seats too if there's a hand recount, right?
Right.
Never know. We'll just look at the federal.
I think if they just audit the people in Arizona that only voted for Trump, that is a peculiarity I've never seen.
I mean, it's everywhere. There's 80,000 in Wisconsin that were only Trump. And then North Carolina is the weirdest. No state Republican, one, but 45 won president votes.
Mm-hmm.
That is weird.
Use these cards. I don't want to do this. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Full spread. See what it says. In the past, I had the Five of Cups. That's the pain, loss, grief for Democrats. Five of Swords, betrayal. We feel like something's not right. And Eight of Swords, we feel restricted. This isn't right. Yeah, that really feels like what the Democrats feel.
Mm-hmm.
Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. Oh, the tears. And the current energy, King of Swords, looking at the truth. Intelligence, determined professionals. King of Cups, we got strength in Biden. It's the Biden card.
Mm-hmm.
The strength in diplomacy, the protector. And then the Page of Wands. People are talking about this. So we have people looking into it. We have our leader in Biden, and we have people talking about what Page of Wands. Moving forward, the moon, illusion, anxieties, betrayal. The moon, Five of Pentacles. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. Missed opportunities, lack of stability. Three of Cups. I think they found something. In the end, my Kamala card, Queen of Cups. The Visionary, New Romance, Ten of Pentacles, success, happiness, something settled. Two of Pentacles, juggling what to do possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Having lots of projects. And then Two of Wands. The first stage is completed, future planning. That shows a yes. What do you think?
I got, as things stand right now, yes, they have the evidence they need. They cannot quite get it all together in a way that people will emotionally understand and go along with it. But they're working on it. They're fighting between their minds and their hearts. They're getting help from someone else. And it's just about there. So I said, okay, when is the world going to turn? And it said, when people are willing to get into it, when some people are let go of some information they have, and then it's all yes. It's the Queen of Pentacles, which I get as Kamala, the Wheel of Fortune, moving her forward, and the King being ruler. So I still get it's going to change. And I tell you what I had was a dream that the person they needed to get out to explain, the person who could kind of put it all together, kind of one person that was at the center of all, was someone in it. They just got them out of Russia last week. Someone that was in that group that was messing with this stuff. They just got them out. So I don't, that's not a news report I read anything. Guys, that's what my guides were telling me. That person got out. So,
I did something pretty weird the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Trying the other night. I've been trying and trying and trying. See, I don't remember this dream.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been trying to make myself dream.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Or manifest a dream. And it worked the other night.
Very good.
Somehow I kept myself in that 20-minute REM sleep.
Right. The alpha state. Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought about, because I kind of woke up a little bit at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all glorious, whatever was going on. And I kind of woke myself up and I'm like, and I was thinking to myself, and I was actually controlling the dream too a little bit, kind of like interacting. And I thought to myself, should I just stop this dream and then write it down or continue?
Mm-hmm.
And in my mind, I was like, no, I want to continue. This is glorious, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I put myself back into that current dream again. And when I did wake up from it, I lost it all. And in a way, it was unfortunate, but it was a cool experiment. And I enjoyed it.
Well, there are ways. I mean, there are meditations that are meant to help you lucid dream so that you can go in and change them. I just woke up Friday. Yeah, so I woke up Friday and I said, okay, today's the day. They've got it all. So I don't know what's taking them so long. You know, the fact we don't have the combined media doesn't help.
I'm unsure what that means, Evelyn. Charged.
Unless they have some sort of button or something on them. Scanning.
It's charged. I don't know what charge means to get the sense of what you're talking about. So everyone got I definitely, if you have a dream, you know, write it down as soon as possible. You want to remember, because after 20 minutes, half hour, it seems to just float away.
What I do is I have a record function on my phone and it's on the front page. And I hit it and I can record. I had to do that when I was building the garden because there's no way in hell, because I had to wake up 21 nights in a row.
Oh, changed. So Evelyn obviously must have needed a new driver's license, a renewal, and he changed the number.
I don't know, unless people found a way to pass the number on.
I heard new reporting system, something like that. My guide said something about a new reporting system. I don't know if that's weird, why numbers would change when you've had it your whole life, kind of thing.
Yeah, I've had mine since I was 21.
Cece said it's to protect personal information. That would make sense with what the guide said, new reporting system.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's protect your personal information. Oh, like I think the reason why I lost my keys the other day or couldn't find them was because I had my old dog tags on the keychain, and it has my Social Security on it.
Oh, no, you don't want to put that out there.
So I think there was a reason why I couldn't find my keys that a few weeks ago. And it made me think about that. And like, well, I got to take my dog tag off. My keys. Summer says they're removing any access to the Social Security number.
Oh, okay.
Good deal.
Except they keep hacking all the hospital records around me. So everybody has my Social Security numbers from the hospital. So.
Linda asked, do we see von Schimmelpants getting inaugurated?
No.
We keep getting no. What's my channel? Scott Allen Spiritual Essence. I just put Scott Allen here, but.
By the way, if you belong to my channel and you're not getting notices like about the daily things about the crystals and stuff, somehow about 100 and something people just disappeared one day off my channel. So go back and check and make sure you're still subscribed. And I've talked to other readers who found people they knew that had been taken off of their channels too. It's December. It's that time of year when YouTube wants to play with our roles.
Okay. What else was starred? Okay, we did that. We did that. Oh, would you have? You had something from your.
Okay. Somebody liked the picture that I put up because it depicted all four elements. I just did a fast grab because I was coming from my other show to here. Why did Christopher Way really resign or put in his resignation to the FBI? Okay.
Yeah, I did think strange why he wouldn't fight till the end, but
because he didn't fight at the beginning. What the hell?
True.
You want him to change?
Okay. Why did Christopher Ray?
I'm going to ask what the energy was that it was around it.
What's the energy? Why? Need to.
Guess you guys want to be read.
I mean,
in
sense it would could disrupt others. It just puts the deputy in a tough position too, and all other heads by him.
And it means he doesn't have to cut off their heads when Trump says, "I understand this agent wasn't working for me." It's just getting. What I get is it wasn't anything he really wanted to do, and he's done. I mean, he's sick of being FBI director. So he wants to go plant. This is his rationale. He's going to go plant new crops. He's going to go learn to live in the world a different way and spread his message differently. And this is the Six of Swords, this woman walking across the bridge. He feels like, I've been through so many trials. I deserve a new life. And she's carrying her new life in the wand in her hand. He just wants out of there. There was no magic day that it struck him or anything. He just, when I was a little kid, we used to call people like that chicken shit, but I wouldn't say that about the FBI director.
So yeah, I just did a mini. I didn't grab everything for full, but I didn't. Anyway, I do have a lot of heartbreak here and sadness. Three of Swords. Three of Wands looking outward.
Mm-hmm.
And then Strength card, though.
He maybe would have been pushed to do things he just really didn't want to do.
He has that strength. He has the reserve and inner power, but he's heartbroken over something. Then I have the Queen of Wands. So there's a creative idea here. There's some infighting there with that Five of Wands.
Yep.
Bad energy. King of Wands is him. So the creative idea, some infighting, but here would be him standing tall. This guy looks pretty proud and confident.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, Hangman.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, when I seen the Hangman, I got wait and see.
Maybe if he's outside, he can talk about more things than if he stayed inside.
He's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait and see. And then I have 10 of Cups. That's a celebration. That's being at home. Relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get the Death card. An ending to a situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I asked the guides before I threw cards, I got deception. They told me his resigning was deception. On the bottom of the deck, I got 4 of coins. That's still holding on to your position.
I got the Four of Wands, but 4 of Swords, but upside down. So
What's 3 more? Three more is 6 of coins, giving and receiving information back. King of Swords. That's lawyer work. Could be Jack Smith. Could be other things. Garland. And then 7 of coins, plucking more information. It's weird.
like everything in this time, it is not what it seems.
Pretty much. Everything seems weird.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, he seems heartbroken, but these cards suggest that it was a deceptive move to continue to work.
Yeah, maybe people would be less running around tearing up files if they thought he was leaving anyway.
Something like that. I don't know. That Hangman, when I looked at that Hangman, the guys immediately told me, wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
I hope some of this comes true because this is so weird. Everything is.
I do have no ideas what it's like to sit where we are because we feel that something isn't right the same way you do. Okay. And the next part of that question was Puka Rabbit assumed it wasn't to spend more time with his family.
Trump has already picked a new FBI director. I thought it was all Kash Patel.
Apparently not.
The only woman I know of is for AG, that lady from Florida.
Well, if Trump picked somebody who wasn't 2 steps from the white jacket from the home, we know it was a mistake.
Christine, I think Christopher Wray is afraid of Kamala. No, Shiragi, not Trump. Afraid of Kamala. I think an FBI director shouldn't be afraid of anyone.
No, but when we had Hoover, he made everybody else afraid of him.
True.
So we have one question.
I think Kamala would have left him alone too.
Mm-hmm.
Do the right thing with 10 years. Definitely the AG would be replaced. Okay. Katie Carter's future. I think it was dumb for her to get rid of her seat.
Yeah, she could. You didn't have to look too far down the way to see where that was going. But
At first, I thought, oh, this is a good idea. And then Adam Schiff jumped in. It's like, oh, you're done, girl.
and they have that ranked choice voting. So, and even if it had come down to that, it would have been Katie Porter against Adam Schiff, not against Adam Schiff against that weird baseball player. Trust me, I think primaries are the most evil races ever. Everybody ends up hating everybody on the other side, and that yet somehow within a couple weeks you have to all unify together and be part of the same party. It's unless they're blackmailing you or holding your small children in prison, it's an ugly place to be.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's like you should just get together within leadership and say, I want to run. I want to run. Well, obviously, Adam, I think
That's
the best chance.
That's what happened that caused the riots in Chicago when it was Humphrey got the nomination and the people objected. I mean, it has to be some sort of open system, but we just have to grow up enough to not feel like it's the high school football game on Friday. That makes me nuts. She's going to get it if she wants it.
What's that?
She's moving on to new spaces. She's letting what happened before her go. It's a whole new beginning for her. People are going to realize how strong it is to have her in the boat. And it's going to be a complete transition for the state of California. So that's a big fat yes, guys. If she goes for it, she can have it.
No. I just asked for her future. I didn't look at governor. So let's see what comes up.
Well, even if that's her future, it's good.
Oh yeah. So in the past, she's a bright light. She works hard. But there were some conflicts. There were some struggles and betrayals. That could be what went beyond with Schiff and her.
Mm-hmm.
That could be. This is in the past position, but moving forward, she's a good communicator.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to go on to better things, and she's got abundance.
Mm-hmm.
Final outcome. I got a Queen of Cups position, so here's a leader. Could be a mother, but it's a leader. Whatever she's going to do next, she may lose and regroup. So since she's lost, right? And to lose her seat, that could be meaning that. But she's got a good future, but she's going to have to regroup and see what she wants to do next. I'm going to grab my other deck and do 3 cards on governor. Circle of Life, Chariot. This says she'll be highly regarded but lose.
Okay.
3 cards I got here for governor.
Mm-hmm.
If she goes for that, it's the luck. The Wheel of Fortune is doing it. Chariot, he may run for it, but then I get the lost card. So, like I said, I really feel in these cards, my senses that she should have never left her seat yet.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad timing for her to jump in. But on the bottom of the deck, she's got the Magician, so she's got very many opportunities. She can manifest what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's good there. But her ambitions were a little. How many terms did she run there? It's only like 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and she beat Republicans in a very Republican district because people really liked her. So
I remember that, but Yeah, I mean, she should have done more due diligence and stayed in the House for a while longer. But
Oh.
did you ever look and see who won that seat then? Did a Democrat keep it or?
I think a Democrat kept it.
Hmm.
Let's see.
So yeah,
Democrat Dave Min.
oh, good deal. So Carolyn's saying, well, yeah, there is a strategy there. I do agree there that by Riggs resigning, it makes it more difficult for
Trump to just roll in and do shit.
right roll in to appoint someone on a temporary basis.
Well,
This
he's going to try to replace everybody on a temporary basis.
right.
But I think he's already gotten the message from there about that. Well, are we almost done, Scott? Do you see anything that?
I was going down the comments.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that I didn't think we'd already kind of covered. For those of you who don't know it, I will be doing a summary of the 24 days of Advent. And that will go up. And actually, that's my big Christmas gift to everybody. But you don't have to be subscribed to my channel, but it would help you in figuring out what time things are going on. So come on over. Scott's going to be being a grandpa. I'm going to be being, oh my God, that's over. I'm done.
Lots of stuff. I don't believe any of these drones had anything to do with Kimball Musk. It's a drone. It's a light performance company. He has nothing to do with those.
And I think the U.S. military would not be afraid to shoot down a drone that came from that kind of company.
All right. Another message we need to hear before we go.
Okay.
I gotta go Christmas shopping yet.
Oh my God.
We all gotta get groceries and complete some Christmas stuff. Nancy and I are gonna go.
They'll be like a real person.
I know. Get out of the house.
Yeah, I have to go meet the eldest. He still is not in Wisconsin. He's going to be the 6th of January.
All right. I'm not going to ask for anything political.
No.
What do our spirit need to know?
Over this holiday.
What does our spirit need to know for the holiday? Thanks, Pegasus. Blessings all.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a lot of balancing going on here. So I got justice and the balance card. I think that's temperance. I think. Justice feels like keeping harmony. We'll all win in the end if we keep harmony and balance within ourselves and then with our families. The Prince of Spring, charming, self-confident, passionate. Passionate relationship and then balance. I think this is saying keep the peace within yourself, your own spaces, your own families for the holiday spirit. That's what it feels like.
That's what I got. Are you done?
Yep.
I got the shaman card in the fairy deck. And it says the shaman indicates you're being asked to take the next step towards your own spiritual development. Ask that you be given the shaman's guide to assist you in your journey. This guide will help you become more aware of your own inner teacher. Center yourself, release your fears, and fall more completely into your faith. Tell the universe you are now ready for the next step in development in your gifts and understanding. And this is what the shaman says. I invert all fear and turn it into faith. I trust inner knowing and outer guidance to work in harmony for my highest good. I become one with my journey and travel the road between the worlds in complete trust. For I am in the light of God. I now ask that sacred knowledge that is mine be known to me, opened up to me, and that in the name of divine spirit, so be it. And it says, give yourself an apple today. Eat something healthy. Do something good for you. That's your message and that's not just today. This is during the Christmas holidays. So yeah, all that gingerbread stuff might look really good, but eat an apple instead. You'll feel better.
I got to be a peach.
Yeah. Be a peach.
When you said apple, I said something about be a peach. I think it's the kind of like the saying, peachy. Everything's peachy, be a peach. That kind of feeling.
Well, be a peach. Yeah. Just enjoy the holidays. Yesterday, I made seafood chowder, and I'm taking a big jar of it to a friend of mine who doesn't like to cook for himself, but he likes homemade food. And I made him some cheddar biscuits. And I'm taking that off. Sean and I are going to go deliver that. And then I'm going to go sit and talk to Sean. Then I'm going to come back and tape another hour for the summary of the 24 Advent crystals, of which you were a participant, Mr. Scott.
Number 3. Number 3, if you want to watch it. I had a message.
He's Chevron, and it's all on a playlist. You can go find. Yes, and yours is one of the synchronicities. A lot of people that I didn't know you had that Chevron amethyst when we pulled that crystal, and he pulls up the biggest Chevron amethyst I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing, like I said, it's like at least
they're heavy.
2-3 pounds at least.
Mm-hmm.
This amethyst. I mean, it's got other things too. I don't know.
Oh no, it's Chevron amethyst. It's amethyst with other white stones going through it. Yeah, that's what it is. And it was so much fun. You have got to go. You have to go look for the day. But there was a woman who has a story about how she and her friend collected crystals together, and their favorite crystal, somehow or another, when she was leaning over the coffin and saying goodbye and holding on to the crystal that was kind of their connection, the crystal slipped into the coffin. Well, in a
I seen that one. Crazy.
And so then she thought, well, I guess she really wanted that crystal. And then the family had the woman cremated, and they said, "Do you want some of the cremins?" And she said, "Yeah, I'd like to have some so I can spread them in my little garden." And she got the box with the cremins in it. She picked out the ashes. She said, "These ashes are heavy." And she'd gotten her crystal back. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You just can't escape them. So anyway, everyone have a lovely holiday. I will see you next Sunday. We can do our regular time.
Yep. Next Sunday we can do 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock like usual. And we're going to do a New Year's show. We're going to throw, I'm going to throw the 12 months in the garden.
Oh, cool.
January, February, March, April.
Nice. We can do that.
We'll do that.
All right. Blessings, everyone. Have a great one.